Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to learn how to make these fun hand puppets. I remember having these as a child and they were so much fun to play with. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. For my test piece, I made Hedwig. Now let's try Harry. So let's get started. For my little hand puppet, I'm using sugar and cream in black for the hair as well as the robes. I'm using white and this skin color to make the skin because I want to double up the yarn. This one is a little thin. I'm using some leftover scraps of mustard and red for the scarf. You need one pair of safety eyes, a crochet hook size 3.75 millimeters, and a pair of scissors, a yarn needle. Since we're working in a spiral, you'll also need a stitch marker. We're going to start with the top of the head and we're going to make a magic ring. So hold your yarn in your hand like this, cross it across the back of your fingers, insert your hook into the bottom and pull up the top, twist it and pick up a loop. Now your magic ring is ready, and now you're going to place 6 single crochets inside of this magic ring. So to place a single crochet, insert your hook, pick up the yarn, yarn over and pull through, that's 1. Insert your hook, pick up a loop, yarn over and pull through, that's 2, and continue this until you have 6 stitches. Now once you're done with the 6 stitches, take the tail end of your yarn and just tug it to close the circle. And here you have row 1 complete. Now for row 2, we're going to do an increase in every stitch for a total of 12 stitches. That means in each of these stitches over here, we'll be placing 2 single crochets. So let's start with the first one, that's 1, and in the same stitch another one, so that's 2. In the next stitch, 2 more, so that's 1 and 2. And now go around until you reach the other side. Now that I've completed the 12 stitches, I'm just going to insert my stitch marker on the 12th stitch so I can keep track of which row I'm on. Now for row 3, we'll be doing 1 single crochet followed by an increase. That means on the first stitch, we'll be doing 1 single crochet. On the next stitch, 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, the next one 1 and the following one 2 again, and you'll continue this on until you have 18 stitches for this row. Now for round 4, we'll be doing 2 single crochets followed by an increase, so 1 2 followed by 2 single crochets in the same stitch all the way around until we have 24 stitches for this row. Now for row 5, we'll be doing 3 single crochets followed by an increase for a total of 30 stitches. So that's 3, and then in the next stitch we place 2 and continue this all the way around. Now for row 6, we'll be doing 4 single crochets followed by an increase for a total of 36 stitches. Now for row 7, we're going to do 1 single crochet all the way around, and at the end of this row we're going to switch colors to the skin color. So just before you end the row, meet me back here again. So now I'm on my last stitch. I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop the way we usually do a single crochet, but we won't complete this. Now we're going to grab the new yarn, place it above the loop and pull it through. Now you can just tighten the edges and snip the black yarn off. Now for rows 8 to 15, we're going to place 1 single crochet all the way around for 36 stitches per row. So now before we continue, let's just attach the eyes. So I'm attaching the eyes between rows 10 and 11. You can attach them wherever you want. Just leave a little bit of gap between the eyes. I've left about 5 stitches. Now for row 16, we're going to do 4 single crochets and a decrease. So you do your first single crochet, 2, 3 and 4. And in order to do a decrease, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the stitch after that, pull up a loop, and then pull through all 3. I'll show you that again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then to do a decrease, you pull up 1 loop, go into the next stitch, pull up 2 loops, and then pull through all 3. So you're going to continue this all the way around until you reach 30 stitches. Now for row 17, we'll be doing 3 single crochets and 1 decrease for a total of 24 stitches. It's 1, 2, 3 single crochets followed by a decrease. So 1 and 2 and pull it through all 3. At the end of this round, we'll be changing colors to the color of the ropes, which is black. So meet me back here again. So now I'm at my last stitch, which is stitch number 24, which is a decrease. So I'll pull up both the loops, but I won't be pulling through. I'll take my black yarn, which I'm going to use for the ropes again, and pull the black yarn through and just cut off the skin colored yarn. Now for row number 18, we'll be doing 3 single crochets followed by an increase again. So that's 1, 2 and 3. So as you can see, as I'm continuing on, I'm also taking the little bits of yarn with me so they get hidden inside. So that's 3 single crochets followed by an increase. So 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2. And now continue this all the way around until you reach 30 stitches. Now for row 19, we'll be doing 4 single crochets and an increase for a total of 36 stitches. Now for row number 20, we're going to do 5 single crochets and 1 increase for a total of 42 stitches. Now for rows 21 to 23, you'll be placing 1 single crochet all the way around for a total of 42 stitches per row. For row number 24, we're going to start creating the armholes. So you start with a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you skip 4 stitches. So I'm skipping 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to place a single crochet on the 5th stitch. Now place a single crochet in the next 12 stitches. Now we've come to the other side. Again chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet in the 5th stitch. Now single crochet all the way around until you reach the other side. Now for rows 25 to 32, just place 1 single crochet all the way around for a total of 42 stitches. And you will be placing single crochets around the chain 4 that we did for the arms also. At the end of row 32, if you feel like you want to make your doll a little longer, you can continue this pattern for as many rows as you want. So now I've completed the entire body of my puppet and I'm on the last stitch. I'm just going to place a slip stitch and cut the yarn off. Now we can just try this out to see if it works. So I have one finger that goes in here, one that goes in here, and there you have it. So now we'll create the arms and also some accessories. Before you do that, don't forget to sew in your edges nice and tight so that they don't come undone. Now we're going to do the arms in the black color and then change it to the skin color just towards the end. So the first thing you do is insert your hook into one of the chains around the arm, pull this through and chain 1. Now you will be placing 12 single crochets around the armhole and try and do this as equally as possible. That's 2 and that's 3. Just make sure you don't leave any big spaces in between, and finish your 12 single crochets and meet me back here again. Now for rows 2 to 7 of the arms, you'll be placing 1 single crochet all the way around for 12 stitches per row. So now we're on our last stitch of row number 7. I'm just going to attach the skin colored yarn and pull it through and cut off the black yarn. So now you'll continue crocheting 12 stitches around for rows 8 and 9 in the skin color. Now for row 10, you'll just keep reducing all the way around until you can close up your arm. So now I've repeated the arm for the other side also, and your basic puppet is ready. Now we'll add a couple of accessories. Now we're ready to do the scarf. Take your maroon color and make a slip knot. Insert your hook and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go to the second chain from the hook and place a double crochet. To place a double crochet, yarn over, skip the first stitch, go into the second stitch, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Again in the next one, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. In the next one and in the last one. Now chain 1 and turn and repeat this for one more row. Now I'm on my last stitch of this row. I'm going to change colors to the yellow, and then I'm going to follow the same pattern for the yellow one as well. So follow 2 rows of yellow and 2 rows of maroon until the desired length. So now that I'm done creating this scarf, I'm just going to sew it around the head. You can make it long enough and tie it. I just want it to be stitched. So now I've sewed the scarf together, and I've also added 2 little pieces over here just to complete the scarf. Now I'm going to put the finishing touches and sew on a pair of glasses with my black yarn. So I've sewed on a pair of glasses. I'm sure you're much better at stitching than I am, but I tried to do the glasses and I used a fabric marker to make the scar. And my little Harry Potter puppet is ready. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. Subscribe to my channel, and until next time, bye bye.